5 Points Gaming here, and we are gonna do this now. And right now, at this very moment, I have some Madden 16 footage, some franchise mode. I'm gonna give an overall look and feel for the game, my review, my thoughts. Here again, this is the full intro. It's almost the exact same as Madden 15. A lot of this game feels like Madden 15, and going up against the computer, you don't see as much, and I'll have a ranked game here probably tomorrow that I'll put up. But look at this, this is the exact same intro from Madden 15. It's like, why do they mail it in every year where we expect to see at least something radically different, and it's not even remotely different. It's basically a lot of the same angles, or same gameplay, same look and feel. The only thing that's different here is they changed the camera angle, and you need to change that. So here I have, you go into where is it here? Settings. Here's the first tip of the year. Game options, and change your camera settings from zoom, which is this down low, you're to slow view. You know, you don't get to see the whole field, and then take it back to standard. So that's tip number one here on how to view the field correctly, because yeah, I can't look at Tony Romo's backside and try to defend. Anyways, you know, this is me up against the computer. Defense is, well, I'm playing with the Giants, so defense is going to be hard. You know, we have an upcoming season here in the NFL. Looks like the run is going to be pretty hard to stop, you know, as long as they get some block assignments covered. But if you're ready for it, you know, every year I have this optimism, this hope that and screens look to be not as devastating. Like the outside zones seem to play the screens a little bit smarter. But every year I have this hope that the field of play will be a little bit more level, and or at least down to more skill when it comes to sticks and reads, and instead of making adjustments. But we all know that there's always a way to get an edge by adjusting, practicing, which is fine, you know. But the one thing I don't like about, here's my first pass of the year. I find Ruben Randall on the post route, and he is gonna go to the house. And it looks like if they man up or zero blitz, and you can get to that post route. One more thing, I hate the new NFL rule. Okay, this moving the kickback 15 yards. A lot of people love it, a lot of people hate it. It's like, Roger Goodell, stop messing with my game the way that it is, man. It is perfect. It is like a slice of warm cherry pie where there's nothing more that you can add to it. I know we've got whipped cream on it, you know. It's like, it already tastes good, man. Why do we have to keep changing things when it comes to this game? Like, the thing that I like about the extra point is, you know, it is a given. Like, you should score and get 7. And if you want to be ballsy and go for 2, you know, go for the 2. But now it's making this game even more annoying because people are going to be going for 2 more often. Well, I mean, nobody misses field goals like ever in Madden. That's a horrible defensive play right there. I thought he was going to run to the right and run to the left. Anyway, like, for me, gameplay, I want it to be like in the pros where, all right, we're gonna read what he's gonna do. We're you know, a little bit of guessing, you know, but you have to lean toward. It's like pitching or hitting in baseball where you're like, all right, I think he's gonna throw a fastball, but I'm gonna be ready for a curve. That's the way that defense in the game should be. It's like, all right, I think he's gonna run, but if he passes, I'm gonna be in man coverage, you know, just in case. Or I think he's gonna run to the middle or to the right side. You know, in a lot of versions of Madden, it's like, I don't care what call you play, I've got something dialed up that if you pass it, I'm gonna put you on your back, and if you run it, you're gonna be knocked the fuck out. Like, it doesn't. There's the first pass interference of the year. It doesn't make any sense that you could just dial up and adjust it here, play the ball, and Prince Amukamara is gonna take it to the house. And we're up 14-10. And you know, again, this is my first time. I don't know my plays. I don't know anything. I do like a couple of the defensive packages that the Giants have here, especially, and they are right back. I give it to them. With Dez Bryant going almost all the way. Dez Bryant is a glitch in this game. It's almost ridiculous. Aggressive catch is going to be spammed so hard. And here I think in 2 plays pretty much he marches right down the field. And this happened to me in another game that I'll be showing later. But again, so far the game seems to play, again, a lot like Madden 15. Drags and slants, not as crazy. You can actually bump people off routes on the slant, so it's not as open all the time. It does come down a lot to personnel, you know, who you have out on the field. I'm going to be seeing a lot of the Cowboys this year. You know, you got your jeans, the Cowboys fans got their jean shorts on, their Y button marked on the here, no pass protection whatsoever. I'm trying to mess with plays. There's only 10 seconds left before the halftime anyway. Yeah, I try for the aggressive catch with Odell, or Randall, and he doesn't even animate. So that's why I want to dedicate this time here, as I get ball at half, to the aggressive catch, to the yards after catch buttons. You know, it's like, how many hands am I gonna need to play this game? Like, I've got to snap the ball, throw it, pass lead it to where I think it should be, and then pick the button in the air. Like, I gotta pick the receiver, you know. I've got to pick the button that I need to pick to catch the ball, and then I gotta do all that type of thing. Maybe I should just get like an extra hand or someone to say, hey, could you hold Y while I'm doing all this other stuff, and take care of that for me. But again, from what I'm seeing from other people online, etc., here's the play of the game real quick. A couple moves still working. There's a play action. Play action animation looks a little bit better this year. Watch this spin move. Whoa! Odell Beckham, old dirty bastard, live and uncut with that 10 XP. And we pick up the lead. 21. Look, he even does the dance and everything. Yep, you got the Odell Beckham, the ODGB Junior dance. Here it is one more time. Here, the passing still looks awkward. Here, Odell catches it in stride and then says, "Oh, get out of my way." And he even tiptoes on the sideline with the red shoes, and we're in for the end zone, and we're up 21-17. And it looks like, oh, I play ball. Like, it just, all right, we go back to the catch button. It's starting to eliminate a lot of the skill out of the game, and it comes down to, you know, who reads the cover. I mean, okay, yes, if you throw it one-on-one with Dez Bryant and a safety that is, or a corner of lesser height, yeah, Dez Bryant is usually going to go up and grab that. But the problem is, in this game, is like, you know it's going to happen. You try to bring safety over, of course, and then they find somewhere in the middle. You know, there's not really, I mean, it's tough to deal with. It is. I don't know what to say. It's like, offenses can be very predictable in this game, and they can still score on you. That's what bothers me. It's like, all right, if I know that you're going to Dez Bryant, and I spotlight you, and I make sure that you can't get it, or that's who I'm going to put attention on, and you still do it, and you still get it, that's pretty annoying. But I would say in the NFL, you can do that, okay? I mean, a lot of times, Tony Romo sees single coverage, you know, no safety high. He's like, all right, I'm just going to chuck it up to Dez Bryant and see what happens. But it just gets, it takes a lot of the strategy or thinking out when, when you have a 6'6" or 6'5" receiver, and you can just chuck it up there. And now I'm trailing 24-21. And Shane Vereen, I'm driving. I'm like, all right, I need a field goal here. And I try to get fancy, trying to call plays that I don't know the mechanics of. You know, this year is a big thing for me. I wanted to play with the Giants, with the Giant playbook, with Bob McAdoo's playbook, or Ben McAdoo's playbook. And the problem that I heard here, Y was wide open, and he took forever to throw the pass. And he lobbed it up there when I wanted to bullet pass it. That really annoyed me. I ended up getting intercepted when it should have been a game-winning drive. But the playbook that's in the game has not been McAdoo's playbook, okay? It's still basically the old Tom Coughlin playbook with doubles in there and all these long developing routes, the Kevin Gilbride offense. Really, if you go through the playbook that's for the Giants, there's no quick reads. Like, the whole, and here I throw another interception. The whole premise of McAdoo's playbook is for Eli to drop back, turn his right foot out, and find a receiver. Like, I just don't see it yet, especially from the from the shotgun formation. Maybe there's other stuff in single back that I haven't explored. Here I end up losing, but why does Eli Manning look all sweaty? Like, he looks like bad comedian Eli Manning right there. All sweaty, like, covered in sweat. Like, it just, that was a weird kind of animation. Anyway, I'll be throwing up some more games here in the coming few weeks. I'm glad to be able to show you some first look game footage of Madden 16. I hope you enjoyed this video. 5 points. I'm out.
Let me show you how to keep the dice rolling when you're doing that thing over there, homie.
The first thing on my mind when I wake up, stay on my grind, stay looking fresh, stay looking